Hello and welcome to Towards a Better India. In this video, I specifically want to address the millions of parents across our country that look at the way our sports persons have performed at the recently concluded Olympics in London. Agreed that 6 medals in a country of 1.2 billion is probably abysmal, but at the same time, I truly feel that this is probably an indication of things to come. And that being the case, I sincerely hope, and to some extent I'm pretty optimistic that in the future we'll definitely be able to win a lot of medals. And parents, look at the way we have actually appreciated, we have lauded the winners. We have the government has been announcing big rewards, big monetary rewards, big, there are felicitations which are happening for these medal winners. That again shows that as far as the happiness, the joy which this kind of excellence in sports brings to everyone, that is definitely there. So therefore, the point that I'm trying to make is that encourage your children to compete in, to participate, number one, and then eventually compete in different sports. So I think one of my primary messages would be that when it comes to sports, think beyond cricket. Look at globally, if you see, there are many sports which are competitively played, and there are people from all over the world who are participating, as well as actually appreciating those who are a part of those games. If you look globally, in fact, soccer per se is a much bigger game than cricket. At the same time, there are many other sports where people can actually be a part of them, compete in them, learn them, get all those nuances, and eventually compete at an international level. And if people win in those sports, they can actually be lauded in so many different ways. So whether it's monetary rewards, whether it is fame, whether it is appreciation, whether it is the good wishes of the entire country and Indians all over the world, that is definitely gonna happen. Plus, I think you also need to this one more thing which I feel that I think often the academic pressure per se comes in the way. आप बस अपने बच्चों को कहते हैं जी पढ़ा पढ़ाई करो, एंड डोंट get खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब, बट पढ़ते लिखते रहोगे बनोगे नवाब टाइप, that kind of an attitude I feel no longer strictly holds true. Today you can, especially cricket, of course, in our country, if you excel in cricket, you're like a king. You can actually earn more than any corporate job, any sort of, even if you're the best in the world, you've gone to the IITs and IIMs and Stanfords, etc., you might still actually earn much more. Look at the Dhonis and the Tendulkars. Look at how much they earn through their sporting excellence, through their endorsements, etc. They earn a lot. Yeah, and of course the fame and the adulation is aside. So therefore, that's what I'm trying to tell all the parents out there, that encourage your wards to actually look at sports as well. And essentially it's not only good in terms of, say, the prospects of competing in events like the Olympics. It's also about, say, health and fitness. When you are a regular sports person, you tend to be healthy, fit, strong, and that physical fitness in turn kind of works on your mental fitness and your agile nature, and your overall competence also tends to be much better when you're physically fit and you're regular in terms of your performing as a sports person. So therefore, don't always think that, oh my god, all that matters in life is academic performance, marks, grades, percentages. I think competing in certain sports, excelling in them, yes, I agree that there might be many people who compete in sports, and there's a very small trickle which actually kind of manages to make it at the top. For every Gagan Narang or Abhinav Bindra who come up in sports at an international level in events like the Olympics, there must be many more aspirants. The same holds true for, say, in badminton. If there's a Saina Nehwal, there would probably be many other girls who are also hoping and aspiring to get to that level where Saina has reached. Not many are able to, but nonetheless, the key lies in trying. You have to try. You have to think and aspire and hope that yes, If she can do it, so can I, or so can my child, so that has to be the attitude. So as long as that is in place, I truly feel that as far as sporting excellence is concerned, I think, India definitely is poised for much greater achievement, and that should ideally be the state of affairs in the times to come. So therefore, parents, please, encourage your children to take part. You yourself be very encouraging. Let your child compete in various sports events. I'm sure in the times to come we should see much more sporting excellence coming in, not just in terms of participation where you compete in so many events. You have a contingent of 80 plus sports persons who went to the Olympics. We got only 6 medals, but I'm sure in the times to come we should be able to win many more medals at all such competitive sports events. Cheers.